have deleted the best player on all 32 NFL teams. Patrick Mahomes, gone. Justin Jefferson, gone. TJ Watt, gone. Myles Garrett, gone. You get the point. And today I'm simulating 2 NFL seasons to see what would happen in our new look NFL. And for each team's best player, I based it off of Madden 25's overall. Whoever was at the top of each team's list got deleted. And we had to start off by jumping into the first game of the season. I don't know why Madden doesn't have the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen. We got a glitch, but no Mahomes for the Chiefs, no Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. So 2 teams that were in the AFC Championship last year that are great teams this year do not have their number 1 starting quarterback, the best player on their team. We'll see. Can the Chiefs repeat or three-peat rather with Carson Wentz? But I'm going to watch a little bit of this game. We're going to watch the Ravens' first drive on offense as well as Carson Wentz is finally going to complete a pass for a first down. And then we'll jump over to the Ravens. We'll check them out a little bit without Lamar Jackson. And then maybe we'll jump over to one more game in week 1 before simulating the season. So Carson Wentz, his first ever drive as the Chiefs starting quarterback, manages to get the Chiefs into the red zone. We got a 1st and 10 run to Kareem Hunt. That's not really going to go anywhere. They're going to lose 2. I got to commentate the yards, the down, because you can't see any of that on the scoreboard. It's 2nd and 12. Carson Wentz, he is throwing the ball a lot. Is he going to take a big sack, though? Big mistake by Carson. And Andy Reid cooked with Carson Wentz. This guy was once an MVP caliber player, but that's a long time ago. You never know. Turn back the clock with Andy Reid. That looks like Carson Wentz. The Chiefs might be in for a tough season as Marlon Humphrey is looking to go all the way for the pick 6. Kelsey closing in. Can't make the tackle. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Kyle Hamilton. I thought I saw 44. That is Kyle Hamilton, pick 6 on Carson Wentz. The Chiefs might not be three-pitted with Carson Wentz. But now the Ravens, we jump onto their offense without Lamar Jackson. Who is their backup quarterback? I honestly don't even know who this is, but Derrick Henry's in the backfield. Who is their quarterback? I'm going to have to look. 3rd and 3 for Desmond Ridder. Is he going to complete a pass to get this first down, or is it going to be all Ravens defense this year? We're about to find out. Screen pass to Henry, and there goes the king. The king, you're going to have to put the team on your back without Lamar. Now we got Ridder from the 37.5-yard line, faking the touch pass. Got time a little bit to throw. Going to hit his tight end. I believe that's Kolar. It's going to be 4th and 5, and they're going to kick 3. Let's see who wins this. And there might be a new force in the AFC. Even without Lamar, a 45-14 win over the back-to-back champion Kansas City Chiefs without Mahomes. So I'm jumping into one more game here. We have week 2 action instead of week 1 with Sam Darnold. Now, we have no Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. Can Sam Darnold still lead this team to a 5-0 record? Maybe make the playoffs like he's probably going to do in real life? We will find out. At the time recording, they are 5-0. I actually don't think they play in week 6, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not 100%. I got to look at the Vikings schedule in just a second. They're coming back from London. I think they have the bye. But right now, Sam Darnold, 3rd and 5 without Jefferson. Where is he going to go? Injuries also turned off for this video. So Hawkinson is ready to play right away. And then on the other side of things with the 49ers, they have no McCaffrey, but they've been dealing without McCaffrey the entire year so far. They are just never going to get him back as Aaron Jones is going to make a catch for 5. Sam Darnold might just be that dude, though. He might lead the Vikings to the playoffs anyways inside the red zone on his first offensive drive against this 49ers defense without Jefferson, and now handing it off to Aaron Jones inside the 10. That is crazy. Sam Darnold is cooking. This 49ers defense still at full strength. The only player they don't have is McCaffrey, like I said, and they haven't had him the entire year so far, and they're still off to a pretty good season. I think they're 3 and 3, and then they still have some time to improve as there's going to be a touchdown to TJ Hawkinson. Welcome back to the NFL. Darnold, what a drive. No Justin Jefferson. No problem. 31-7 win for the Vikings over the 49ers. And at the end of the season, this is what our NFC standings are looking like. The Cowboys win their division without Micah Parsons. The 49ers win without Christian McCaffrey. For the Packers, we have no Jair Alexander. He was gone. And for the New Orleans Saints, no Demario Davis, and they all won their division. And here are your division standings for the AFC at the end of the first season. The Jets win the AFC East with no Sauce Gardner. Surprisingly, the Ravens win their division. No Lamar Jackson. Even more surprisingly, the Chiefs win their division. No Patrick Mahomes. And to end the AFC, the Colts win their division with no Quentin Nelson. And here's a look at your entire 2024 playoff bracket. The Colts and the Cowboys are the 1 seeds. But the best QB of the entire year was Dak Prescott with 49 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Leading the league in rushing with some elite running backs out of the picture is Josh Jacobs, 1,511 yards and 19 touchdowns. Leading the league in receiving is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Without Jefferson in this league, without Tyreek Hill, Amon-Ra, number 1 receiver with 1,000. And here's a more in-depth look at your passing leaders. your rushing leaders, and your receiving leaders for the season. No TJ Watt, no Micah Parsons, no Myles Garrett in this league, so Khalil Mack leads the league in sacks for the year with 18. And your number one offense was the Philadelphia Eagles without A.J. Brown, almost 7,000 total yards and averaging about 33 points per game. And even without Sauce Gardner, the New York Jets were your number one overall defense. And with that great season that Dak had, he also wins league MVP. Now we're going to simulate to the Super Bowl and see which two teams are playing in it. It's Chiefs Lions for the Lombardi. The Chiefs without Patrick Mahomes, led by Carson Wentz. I can't believe they're in the Super Bowl. And the Detroit Lions have no Penei Sewell, their elite offensive lineman. So it's Chiefs Lions for the Lombardi. Are the Chiefs really going to three-peat without Mahomes? I just can't believe this, to be honest. I just cannot believe the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl after we saw them in week 1 against the Ravens. Looked horrible. Andy Reid is just the best coach in the world right now. He is in real life with Mahomes. He's even the best coach without Mahomes, especially if he completes this three-peat. Do the Chiefs need Patrick, or do they just need Andy Reid? We are about to find out. The first ever three-peat for the NFL for the Super Bowl is on the line here, but the Lions trying to work it down the field with no Penei Sewell. Lions into Chiefs territory here. They're going empty. Jared Goff doesn't have that Penei Sewell protection, so the offensive line is going to break down. And Chris Jones, who gets to stay on this team, would be off a lot of teams as their best player. But with Mahomes on this squad, Kelsey and Chris Jones remain, as he just made a big strip sack. He wasn't able to get the ball, but he does make Jared Goff fumble. With Carson Wentz at the helm, we are about to find out if the Chiefs can win their third straight Super Bowl. Kelsey still on the squad at a 99 overall. I don't think there's another team. Oh, actually the 49ers. But besides the 49ers, there was no other team that lost a 99 overall and still has a 99 overall. And then on the ground, Isaiah Pacheco is back. No injury for him as he's inside Lions territory. 3rd and 2 from the Lions 38-yard line. Carson Wentz going to give it to Pacheco, who will get the first down. And listen, if you want to see me do this type of video again where I delete every player from a single position, like deleting every single quarterback in the league, you let me know in the comments down below. It'll be backups against backups. I can delete running backs, wide receivers. I can delete a player on offense and defense, their best player on each team. You let me know in the comments down below. Give me about 2,000 likes on this one, and I'll probably bring you another type of video like this. But let's see. Carson Wentz. 2nd and 7 from the 30. Can they get in the end zone? He's firing it pretty deep to Noah Gray, who will get to the probably inch line, not even yard line. Carson Wentz didn't get his Super Bowl as a Philadelphia Eagle as a starting quarterback. He did get a ring, but he was a backup to Nick Foles. The backup now to Patrick Mahomes, and might complete the Chiefs three-peat as Hollywood Brown gets the touchdown. And now I'm going to super sim this game with all of you. Will the Chiefs win the Super Bowl? Will the Lions fire back? They're up 14-7. The Lions take a 21-7 lead. They are trying to stop the three-peat, and they have a very good chance at doing so. 24-7. Try to slow it up. We are entering the 4th quarter just about. Lions are driving. I think this one's going to be done unless a miraculous comeback by Carson Wentz. I guess it's not completely over yet. It's a 16-point game. This isn't done yet. Let's jump in. Wentz at a 2nd and 10. They need 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions. If he comes back from this, Patrick Mahomes just gave him his clutch gene. Maybe his stats just translated. And that one's going to be a catch over the middle for a few. I think this comeback would be bigger than 28-3. What was it? 7-31, I believe, in favor of the Lions. A touchdown here makes it 21-31. And a 2-point conversion makes it an 8-point game. Carson Wentz looking to run. He's going to run. He might get in. He's in for the touchdown. They got to go for 2. A comeback like this to complete the three-peat without Mahomes. That would be something. Carson Wentz, 2-point conversion. This is huge. And he gets it! Xavier Worthy, it's an 8-point game. Big play, biggest of the game, 3rd and 8. Chiefs have 3 timeouts though, so it's not over if they get a first, but if they get a sack or take it from Goff, Goff is gonna run for the first, and a lot more. The Chiefs just gave up a 20-yard run to 23-yard run to Jared Goff. But they still have 2 timeouts, so it's not victory formation for the Lions. 1 more first down it will be. They're going to run it. Jahmyr Gibbs on the ground. He is going to get tackled for not a loss, but gets no gain. Are they throwing it for the win, or are they trusting the defense? We're going to find out in a couple of seconds. Goff will throw. A completion. It's Gibbs who's tackled inbound, so the clock will run, but the Chiefs will get the ball. Were you thinking a season without every team's best player was going to come down to this type of drive in the Super Bowl by Carson Wentz for the three-peat? I don't think you did. I don't think I did. He's going to take the sideline. That's going to be the check down to Isaiah Pacheco. Well, this could be the Super Bowl right here. Chiefs need the first down, need 4 yards to keep the game going. Lions got to stop. They win the Super Bowl. The three-peat ends. Wentz from behind. He gets out of the pocket. Where? What? What are you doing, Madden? Oh, I hate this game. He had the first on the ground. Instead, he runs to the sideline, fumbles, and it's victory formation for the Lions. The three-peat is not to be. And the Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl without the best player in the league on every single team. Now, we're going to be doing one more season, but congrats to the Lions for picking up their first Super Bowl in franchise history. Now, I'm going to simulate to our second season, and for this one, I'll probably jump in a little bit in the AFC and NFC championship games, and once again in the Super Bowl. At the end of year 2, here are your AFC standings. We have the Jets winning their division once again without Sauce Gardner. The Ravens win their division once again without Lamar Jackson. The AFC South is won by the Jaguars without Josh Hines-Allen. And then we have the Chargers winning the AFC West with no Derwin James. And here are your standings after the season for the NFC. The Giants somehow won the division at 13-4 without Dexter Lawrence. The Packers win their division again without Jair Alexander. We have the Buccaneers winning their division with no Tristan Wirfs. And then the 49ers without McCaffrey win the NFC West. Leading the league in passing is Mac Jones, who's now in Buffalo with 4,585 yards. He threw 43 touchdowns, 17 picks. Back-to-back years for Josh Jacobs as our rushing leader with 1,371 yards, 14 touchdowns. And it's going to be Puka Nacua without Cooper Kupp on the Rams. He leads them with 1,479 yards, 17 touchdowns. And here is a look at your overall passing leaders, rushing leaders, and receiving leaders for year number 2. And here's a look at the 2025 playoff bracket with the Ravens and the Giants as the 1 seeds. And here come the Green Bay Packers in the NFC Championship as they are going to take on the New York Giants. How in the world are the Giants here? Now, one thing you do have to note, though, is that free agency did occur after year 1. There could have been trades like you saw Mac Jones in Buffalo. Teams could have gone out after the first year, even during the first year. Without Josh Allen for the Bills, they went out and traded for Mac Jones or winded up signing. I'm not exactly sure, but that could be the case with every team. I wonder which quarterbacks got stolen from other teams that lost theirs. Like, did the Chiefs get a new quarterback? Did the Ravens get a new quarterback? We will find out. But right now, we're focusing on the Giants. And we're not going to watch this entire game. We're really going to watch a first drive for the NFC Championship and the AFC Championship before I skip to the end of these games. And we got Wan'Dale Robinson, who I believe was highly ranked in either year 1 or year 2 for the receiving leaders in the entire NFL. So that's kind of crazy because nothing changed on this Giants offense, and I'm expecting Malik Neighbors to be there. Instead, it's Wan'Dale. And now Daniel Jones has all day to throw, but he's going to step up and he's going to run. And Daniel Jones is going to pick up the first down and a little bit more as he's first and goal. Now first and goal from the 7. Daniel Jones looking for something and he fumbles. That's Daniel Jones type stuff right there. I guess some things never change. And let's see a third and goal from the 16. If Daniel Jones can get a touchdown, he's sacked. Let's get to the end of this game. The Giants are headed to the Super Bowl as they beat the Packers 24-20. I accidentally skipped the AFC Championship, but it was the Jaguars who beat the Colts 31-28. So now it's time for the Super Bowl. And here come the New York Giants in the Super Bowl. Again, how are they here? But maybe the same can be said about the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence leading this team to the Super Bowl. Daniel Jones was picked off to start Super Bowl 60 here. And now Trevor Lawrence with the ball. I'm very curious to see, can Trevor Lawrence, without the elite quarterbacks in the league, no Josh Allen, no Lamar Jackson, no Joe Burrow, no Patrick Mahomes, just to name a few, did he take that next step to become the best quarterback in the league? He didn't win MVP, but he's here in the Super Bowl, and that's all that matters. And the way he's playing in real life right now, he wishes he was playing like this simulation as his 3rd and inches from the 21. And here comes Trevor Lawrence on a 3rd and inches. What's he going to do? He's going to fire. He's got somebody near the end zone. That's Gabe Davis to the 2. Now first and goal from the 2-yard line has Trevor Lawrence looking for his first touchdown in Super Bowl history for himself. Trevor Lawrence, will he run for it? He will, and he won't get in. He'll get to the 1. From the 1-yard line, the give is to Etienne, who gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. And now we're going to simulate this Super Bowl and see who walks away with the Lombardi. It's 10-7. 17-7 Giants. Jaguars make a 3-point game, but Daniel Jones is turning up the pressure on Trevor Lawrence. They're going score for score right now. Daniel Jones can't be stopped. 38-20. The Giants. Daniel Jones, why can't you do this for us in real life? How did you do this? And here comes the Lombardi. The New York Giants have climbed the NFL mountain. The Lions and the Giants are 2 Super Bowl champions in this new look NFL, with our best players on every team being deleted. The Giants, Brian Dable, will get the Lombardi. And this is a great moment for us, the Giants fans everywhere. Well, that's going to do it for the video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.